Alright, so here we go, out here with our Blade Fusion 180, and I've been avoiding it, but I can't avoid it anymore. Gotta do some stunt mode, gotta do some 3D, so promised myself this flight here, I am gonna flip it into flight mode for the first time in 10 years that I've flown a collective pitch helicopter in stunt mode. So let's hope this doesn't wind up being a crash video.
Normal mode.
Like I said, I haven't flown in a stunt mode with a collective pitch helicopter in about 10 years, since my Blade 400. So, gonna do it, gotta do it. Nervous. So that's regular flight mode.
Stunt 1.
Stunt 1. So I jacked up my throttle curve in normal mode because I like to kind of hammer on it, and now my stunt mode 1 is slower than my normal mode, but I will get negative pitch. I bet you it'll drop like a rock. There it goes. Yeah, it'll drop like a rock. So this is stunt mode 1 with the normal settings, but it's only run, actually I just put them up to 70%. So this is stunt mode 1 set at 70%, and then I'll show you stunt mode 2, I believe ramps it up to 80%.
Stunt 2.
Yep, so there's stunt 2, now that's at 80%. Now watch, I'll jump right back to normal.
Normal mode.
And normal's higher, because I got normal running at like 90%. Because I like the way it runs with the higher throttle. It just cuts through the wind, and it'll do 360s, and I like the higher throttle, but I haven't done any stunt flying at all. So I'm gonna stop avoiding it here. We'll give this a shot. Stunt 1.
Stunt 1.
There we go, actually slowed down a little. And I'm gonna try to do a 360. We'll see, we'll try to flip it over and see how this goes. All right, so I lost a little altitude there, but managed a flip. All right, that was a little better. I lost a little less altitude. Certainly not doing anything crazy here. So I'm gonna bring it back in a little closer. All right, so got another flip there. What I'm trying to do is slow this down. So the first one was like really quick. I probably almost could have done it in regular mode. So that one was definitely a lot slower. Okay, so that's getting better. All right, no altitude loss at all there. It's about my 5th roll. So no altitude loss at all. So that's what I'm trying to get to, that point where I can roll it without losing any altitude. And what I'm doing here, I mean, basically what's happening is I'm training my muscle memory of my fingers to, you know, what stick movements to make. So no altitude loss. That was kind of sloppy. Wasn't very good. So now we'll go to stunt 2, and you'll hear the throttle jump.
Stunt 2.
This should be easier, but now I'm gonna have to move those sticks less. Oh yeah, I like that a lot better. So pulling the sticks down below the center to get that negative thrust as it gets upside down, and then back above center to keep it flying upright. I'm gonna try to hold it upside down for a second. We'll see how that goes. Woo! That was a little risky. Almost put it in the grass there. So maybe just keep it with the 360s for now. All right, so that was good. All right, come on. Ooh. That was a little not great. It sort of came at me. That's why I'm doing this with this 180 and not the 360 or the 500. So let's try to pull it back in a little bit here. Trying to walk that line between being able to see this thing good and not being too close to myself. All right, that was better.
Time remaining 1 minute.
All right, I'm liking that. That was not bad. Okay. All right, so I got 1 minute remaining.
Normal mode.
I survived. I want to end this flight just so I could say I didn't crash my first 3D. Just so I could say I didn't crash my very first 3D flight. So there it is, Blade Fusion 180, first 3D flight. Flipped it a couple times, probably 10 times. We'll see you next time.